Hi, y'all. Long time no see. I know it's been a while, but um, I've had a few people ask me about my videos again, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know. With everything going on and stuff, it's just been. I could have done this 50 times already, but I was just like, ugh, being in the house and everything. Ain't nobody gonna see me. I ain't gonna see nobody else. I just like, whatever. As you can tell, my hair, I just like, you know what? It's time to eat. I'm hungry. I'll go ahead and share with y'all what we're gonna have today, okay? So anyway, just go ahead and pray, and then I'll go ahead and tell you what we got. So God is great, God is good. Let us thank Him for our food. By His hands we are fed. Thank Him for His daily bread. Amen. Eat. So what we got here is some lasagna, garlic bread, and some corn on the cob. I have to have a lot of butter, y'all, because I'm just greedy like that when it comes to butter. But anyways, y'all, how y'all been doing? I'm telling you, it's been so crazy, huh? It's been nuts. I actually had made another video, but it kept cutting off, and I don't know what the problem was. I guess, look at that. Oh, it's hot too. Hot, hot, hot. It just came out of the oven. That's why everything else is kind of cooled off. That's why that butter ain't melted yet. But it's been forever, y'all. I keep trying to get comfortable. Yeah. Now this for my baby. Kata kata. There it is. Take a bite. Look at that. Look at that. Kata kata. mm. Mm. You put that mixed cheese on there. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Look at that butter. I'm greedy. Mm. Mm. But yeah, it's been one. Y'all know it's crazy out there. Y'all. Oh my goodness. So the other day, whoo. Okay. Y'all. So we moved to this apartment complex because we really just wanted to get out of the neighborhood we was in when I first started doing this, right? Everybody's like, oh, I'm so scared of that side. I don't know how y'all live on that side. I was like, hey, I love that side because nobody bothered you over there. Nobody bothered you. We didn't bother nobody. And Kata one bite. So this just happened the other day. What day was that? Trying to even remember what day it is today. My TV was about to pop on. What day was that? It must have been Wednesday. So I was outside, like everybody else. Probably not everybody, but I've been paying attention to the news. I got to know what's going on around me. And I was sitting outside on my phone, and I was trying to ignore all the kids outside. So I'm watching them briefing, right? I had my headphones on, and I just started hearing all kinds of stuff. Oh, I got Big Red. And I'm like, what's going on? So I'm looking around. I'm seeing people running, right? And I'm like, I seen it was kids, so I just figured, hey, it was the kids playing, you know. So I went ahead and continued watching my show and stuff, watching the news. And then my daughter wanted to go to the store. So we jump in the car, we can go to the store. We pull out of here, man, there was cops everywhere. I knew this was going to be messy. Yeah, come to find out, what's that? My landlord and another worker for the complex I live in got shot and killed. Crazy. Come on now. Get in my belly. So that's where everybody was running from. I left my dessert. And crazy. You know, kids outside playing, even though it's quarantine. But you know, some people get tired of their kids being in the house. I got mine locked down. So people was letting their kids outside playing and stuff. So it was crazy in the South Side. And so we got to talking, me and some of the neighbors, right? And one of the maintenance dudes walked up. And we was talking about his apartment, and he said, I've been here, I think he said 3 years this summer. And she ain't the first one that got shot. He said, I've lived in this area too, y'all. He said, she's not the first landlady that's got shot. I was like, what? And then everybody else started telling stories. So, my story today is me and my neighbor. We was talking about our place. Because the story he told us, he said there's this man. He's an older gentleman. Kind of hard hearing, you know. And he's getting, he's got PTSD. He's a vet. So anyways, he said, you know, they gonna tell you all the business when something goes down. So anyways, he said that he lives by himself in one of these one-bedroom apartments up here. And he said he lives in a haunted apartment. He said, but he don't hear nothing. He said, but everybody that lived here before him, he said, couldn't stay in that apartment, and they'll break that lease to move out of there. I put that cheese there. So anyway, he said the people that lived there before him would always be talking about how they hear somebody in the kitchen moving around, like messing with the water, and messing with the dishwasher, the opening and closing the icebox, just different stuff like that. But see, when you got PTSD and stuff, they give you some good drugs to sleep on, right? So anyways, we was like, what? He's like, yeah. He said, I don't think he listens for the other stuff. He said, like I said, you know, he's a vet, so he's pretty brave, so he probably just ignores everything else that goes on in that apartment. So he said, I don't see him leaving anytime soon. Well, we start talking about our apartments, mine and my neighbors. About the stuff that happens here. And the stuff she was telling me, I'm like, you know what? I was like, yeah. Like, I hear somebody going up and down the stairs. I hear it over there. And, I mean, sound like, you know, they're running up the stairs or something. She was like, well, she said, mine. She said, when I hear it, she said, it's in my house. She said, I could tell the difference if it was my house, because our stairs are on the same wall, side of the wall, you know. My stairs right here, and hers is just right there on the other side. She said, I would be able to tell the difference if it was in my house or if it was next door. She said, because I don't hardly hear nothing from over there. And girl, we loud over here. So I was like, all right. So I started telling her the stuff I hear. She said, oh, girl, it's just me and my son over here, so you shouldn't hear too much. She said, and then she said, when school is in, my son goes to school, and I work during the day. Well, I stay at home, right? But I could always hear somebody over there running up and down the stairs. And music. Loud music, like party music. And you could tell because it was my wall was going boom, 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 you know? So I knew it wasn't her though. But you know, I ain't no snitch. I ain't gonna tell her. I mean, if her someone ruined his life by skipping school all the time, you know, I'm sure she gonna find out no matter what. I don't need to tell her nothing. But at the time, I didn't really talk to her. So it wasn't like I was just going to walk over and say, hey, was your son home all day long? Because he, Because like I said, we loud over here too, so I ain't worried. Ain't my business. But anyway, I would hear stuff in here too. So I don't know. I was telling her the same stuff though. I would hear somebody up and down the stairs, the radio and all that. But I'm going to give y'all a quick one before I go because I'm full now. So anyways, hold on. Hi. Bye. So I lived in this one apartment one time. It was just a little 2-bedroom apartment. I don't know if I told you this one or not. But anyways, I would hear the toilet flushing. I probably did tell y'all this one already. So let me think of another one real quick that I can tell y'all because I'm pretty sure I have. I'm going to have to look for it and put it in the description box. Okay. I don't know if I told y'all these before or not. If I have, let me know, and then I will come back, and maybe we'll just do some dessert, and I'll give y'all another story, okay? But if I haven't, I don't know if I have or not. But if I have, let me know, and I'll give you some more. Okay, so anyways, I lived in this other apartment one time, and I used to go through there, and when I first moved there, nobody lived in the apartment next to me, but I would hear people over there all the time. Moving around, walking. I would hear their music. When I'm in the shower, I would hear their water on the other side of the wall, And then, I would hear my toilet flushing all the time. I would hear people over there partying. And I'm like, man, because I was going to school and I was working at the time. And I only had one child at that time, so it was quiet. When everybody was in bed asleep. But they would, it would wake me up. I mean, I've always had insomnia, so I was never just dead asleep. But, so anyways, I would get up and I went to the bathroom, and I would, hear people over there just laughing and talking and music. Ooh, excuse me. And I'm like, damn, they just be going and going. But I didn't ever see nobody. So I'm like, they must have broke into that apartment or something. Well, after about, like I said, that was going on when we first moved there, and I think it went on for about almost 2 weeks. And I actually knew the lady, the manager. So I went up there and I told her, she was like, what? She said, no, there ain't nobody living there. She said, we make repairs. She said, but we've already made the repairs and we're just, we're just trying to find somebody to rent it now. She said, doing checks and all that stuff. She said, but nobody should even be in there. She said, nobody's been there. She said, right before y'all moved in, she said, them people moved out. She said, so y'all was in there cleaning stuff. She said, but y'all wasn't here throughout the day, so y'all wouldn't have heard that. I said, I know that. I'm not complaining about that. What I'm talking about is in the nighttime. She was like, no. She said, I better go up there and look. She said, go with me. Cause, I'm like, all right. And then I told her, she was like, there ain't nobody here. See, nobody's here. And sure enough, whenever I looked in there, it was empty. It was an empty apartment. I was like, no. Scared the mess out of me. I'm like, no. But I would hear that. I would hear the laughing, the talking, the music, even the arguing, the toilet flushing, just weird shit like that. I mean, I would hear it, and I'm like, that's crazy. Well, where I would sit too, I could turn around and look, and I could look right into that little hallway, and I could look right into my bedroom, and just step over, and my daughter's room was right there. And then right beside her room was a bathroom. So it wasn't, like we had a whole bunch going on, like we can get lost in there or nothing. So anyways, I would be sitting there on my days off or, whatever. And my daughter, like I said, I only had one at the time. So she'd be outside playing all the time. And my husband, he would always, he was working too. So I'd be sitting there and watch TV, and it's like I could feel somebody, come and just stop and just stand there, and I'm looking like, it ain't my daughter though. I know my daughter's outside playing. So I'm like, what the? Okay, so anyways, what we did was we went to Walmart, me and my daughter. We went to Walmart and we found them beads that you can hang up in the doorway. We hung them there. Yeah, I didn't keep them up long because I would be sitting there. I would be in the house by myself for whatever reason. I'd be by myself and those beads would move like somebody just walked through them. And there wasn't nobody there. And I'm like, what the? I'll be getting scared because I'm there by myself. For whatever reason, I'm in the house by myself. But I would hear somebody walking through those beads, coming out of her room and come there and just standing at where their hallway meets the living room. Just stand there. And I'm like, of course, what I'm going to do, though. Like, hey. So, those beads didn't last long either. We ended up taking those down, too. And then another time, I went to the bathroom. It was late at night. Got up to go to the bathroom. I walked in there in my water. I heard a toilet flush, and so I'm thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. I just went ahead and kept going anyways. And I was opening up the door. I guess I was going to open it to whoever was in there and get the hell out. But the thing was, too, though, I know my husband was laying beside me. And I didn't even think to look at my daughter's room, but I opened that door real quick, and the light was off. And I usually kept that light on. All the time, I always kept that light on. But for some reason, it was off. And I'm like, somebody must have just accidentally turned off, so I opened that door. There wasn't nobody in there, but my toilet water was rising like it had just got flushed. And I'm like, that's freaking what? Then I was awake. I'm like, so I went and I turned my daughter's light on in the room. Because all I had to do was back up and hit that switch, and I looked, and she's just laying there asleep, knocked out. See that? That was 4. Crazy. But y'all, I'm finished. I done ate everything up. Oh, but like I said, after all that was said and done and stuff, we lived there, for a little while. But I don't know what happened. Oh, we smoked it. I'm native. So we went to some land, some native land where a lot of people like to go get their cedar and all that, sage and stuff. We went out there and we got some cedar. And so we went ahead and went back and we smoked our apartment. We had to do that at least once a month. And we did it for the rest of the majority of the time. The rest of the time that we lived there, we smoked it. When stuff would start to get too bad or whatever, it would, we'd have to smoke it. Like, I do think I remember telling you about that one time that whatever was in there slapped my husband. He didn't believe me all this time. So all this stuff I'm telling you now, whenever I would tell him, he wouldn't believe me. He wouldn't believe me for nothing until it happened to him. And I told him, I said, oh, I can't wait till something happened to you. Then you'll understand me. Then you'll believe me. He was like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, see, all right. I said, ooh, I can't wait. Get him. He knew I was rooting for him to get slapped or something because I was hating the way that he was looking at me. He was looking at me like, this girl. Know what you thinking, whatever. And it was making me upset because I'm like, how you gonna, it's not like I'm just gonna sit up here and make lies up. I don't need that. Anyways, that day that happened, I was like, I told you. I felt so good that, that now he believes me. Finally, he believes me. I ain't looking at me all crazy upside my head and everything. I'm like, good. But now you believe me. What you gonna do? So, like I said, sure enough, we went ahead and we started smoking that place all the time after that. And we lived there fine, after that, we was all right. We was fine. We didn't, whenever we would, I keep kicking that. But when we would start hearing stuff again or whatever, then we'd go ahead and we, be like, hey, it's time. So we smoke ourselves and everything. And we'd be good for another month or two, 2 months. Depends on what it was, how bad it was, or, whatever. But anyways, y'all, don't want to make this too long. But thank y'all for stopping by and visiting with me. I'm so glad to be here with y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get on up out of here and fix this video. Then I'm gonna go ahead and upload it. Got my little toothpick. But yeah. Hey, like it, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't yet, and share. I'ma holler at you later. Peace out.